What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with the 20th volume of the CTC Lightning Round Review, where every Friday we take a look at 8 new products at grocery stores near you. And this time we got a real odds and ends kind of review. No theme here. We've got roasted turkey Pringles, Utz cheese-filled cheese balls. We have 2 different Tic Tac X-Freeze mints, Dove dark chocolate cherry swirl chocolates. We got icebreakers lemon iced tea, York peppermint chocolate hot cocoa mix, and Doritos Screamin Sriracha chips. So basically Ryan and I are going to turn off the cameras here. We're going to try all 8 products, and when we come back we're going to rank them from worst to first in a capsule countdown for taste, and along the way assign a gimmick grade to all of these products so you know just how interesting everything is. And so stay tuned and we'll be right back. And we're back, and coming in at 8th place is one of the Tic Tacs. And Ryan, I know you kind of like this one, but for me, I am just too wimpy for this strong mint. That is it's like double the strength of an Altoid. Yeah. They are not messing around on these strong mints. $2.08 at the Walmart checkout for a really big container. Like Ryan was saying when we were off camera here, you're not carrying around these in your pocket. No. This is for like a cup holder in your car or for a desk at work. They are about double the size of a normal Tic Tac. They're about the same height, but the width of them is quite a bit larger. Yeah, they're chunky, which I like the texture actually a little bit better than a normal Tic Tac, but the taste is just really off-putting. It's so strong that unless you have really bad breath and you need it functionally, like practically medicinally, there's just not really a lot of redeeming qualities to it to me. For the gimmick grade of like X-Freeze, it's like, how many different ways can Tic Tacs make a mint? I don't know. I like the way that they kind of morph the shape a little bit. So I'll give the gimmick a 4.5 out of 10. But for taste, I mean, I gotta go 3 out of 10. Look, it's as advertised. I'm basically complaining that they promised a really strong mint and delivered a really strong mint. But, you know, sometimes it's the way it goes. It's my review, and I'll say what I want to. And I don't like it, so it's coming in last. Coming in at 7th place is another mint, but of the less intense variety. It is a sister product to one that was profiled on an earlier CTC lightning round. This one is the lemon iced tea icebreakers, and it is not nearly as good as the peach one and doesn't smell like a pack of cigarettes when you open it, which is really unfortunate.
Because that's a feature.
Because that is actually a feature. $2.18 at the Walmart checkouts, and they look like little, vitamin D pills or something with little speckles of brown, which I guess is lemon.
Tea.
I guess tea. Yeah.
God, I cannot stand this.
Yeah, well, Ryan, you're not really that big on lemon-flavored candy type stuff, right? I do like lemon flavor in general, so for me, I think they're okay. The tea flavor is more subdued than it was in the peach one, so if you're really looking for something that's iced tea flavored, once again, I really recommend the peach. For a gimmick, I really don't expect a lemon iced tea flavored mint, so I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I'm pretty happy with the gimmick, but for taste, I'll go 4 out of 10 in 7th place on today's Capsule Countdown.
You should have called them iced breakers.
Iced breakers? That doesn't make any sense at all.
But they're iced tea.
Well, while we're talking about icy things, why don't you go ahead and come in on these identical looking Tic Tacs. These are the Wintergreen X-Freeze. Also $2.08 at the Walmart checkouts. And the gimmick, I think I said, was what, like a 4.5? I think that's what I came up with. So that works for this one too. Flavor a little bit better, a little more docile of a flavor, more to the palate of somebody who doesn't want something that's just strong for strong's sake. And I think that's a big positive. I can give it 4.5 out of 10. It's okay. Once again, not something I'm going to be making a repeat purchase on. So I'm going to move on to the next thing.
I'm glad you introduced me to these. I'm gonna check them
Well,
out.
hey, I mean, $2.08, and you get to take home the rest. So you know,
What is X-Freeze?
I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, so coming in at 5th place is the Dove Dark Chocolate Cherry Swirl, and if these look good to you, you have to head to Target because this is a holiday edition Dove candy that is exclusive to Target, $3.49 over there. It's a little stiff on the price, but look, it is Dove, you know, so you know what you're getting. It's a high quality chocolate. Do not let the label fool you. It's a reddish hue that's mixed in with the dark chocolate. Of course, Dove dark chocolate is delicious, and everybody knows that. The packaging itself, you know, they're going for a classy Christmas aesthetic on the wrappers and to some extent on the packaging. So, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. It's fine. For the taste, I'm also going to go 5 out of 10. Look, it's okay. It's not as good as regular Dove dark chocolate. I'll give it 5.5. I'll give it an actual little nudge. It's okay. Look, these Dove exclusive products with Target just never really seem to pan out all that great. The carrot cake ones were pretty good, but since then they've really kind of gone more to the bad or mediocre route. Unfortunately, this was at least on the mediocre end of the scale and not actively terrible. So hence the number 5 ranking on today's Capsule Countdown. That brings us to the halfway point. So we're going to go to number 4, and it is a much better faring York product than their pudding. It's the York Peppermint Chocolate Hot Cocoa Mix. So one of these boxes has, I think, 6 packets that you just take hot water, put it in there, and stir it with the packet mix. Comes out looking a little something like this. And it smells and tastes very similar to a York Peppermint patty. And it was really tasty. I think I like it a little bit better than traditional hot cocoa. How about you, Ryan?
It was very good.
Pretty good. $2.93 at Walmart. Another Walmart heavy lightning round. What do you know?
Even with water, it tasted pretty creamy.
It does. It tastes creamy. The gimmick of a York hot chocolate, I think, isn't too bad. So I'm going to give the gimmick a 5.5. And for taste, see, I can give it a 7.5 out of 10. Really strong. I thought this was very, very good. Going to be a high-scoring top 3 lightning round because that's number 4, 7.5. All right, top 3, but number 3 was pretty clear. It was 1 and 2 where really things got interesting. So Utz, the potato chip brand, made a cheese-filled cheese ball for freezer aisles, and basically it's a cheese-filled ball with like their Utz breading on the outside. And look, you really got to monitor these close when you're making them. So the ones that we left are basically just hollow balls of like 1% cheese and the rest is just crunchy outside. The crunchiness is really good. Look, this isn't the same quality that you're going to get with those Sonic bites that we reviewed or something, but for something that you're getting out of the freezer, really not too bad. $4.76 at Walmart, so a little on the stiff side, but beautiful, beautiful packaging. Can't argue with the gimmick of a potato chip making something for the freezer section and beautiful packaging design. I'm going to give the gimmick an 8 out of 10, and I'm going to give the taste also an 8 out of 10. So really strong offering from Utz, and I hope that this is just the sign of more things to come with them throwing more stuff in the freezer section. Let's see something really weird. Something like sour cream and onion that we can heat up in a oven would be cool.
They do explode.
Well, you gotta be really careful when you. We were not that careful. No. We monitored it, but we didn't actually look inside to make sure that all of them weren't exploding and removing their cheese. That's supposed to be the main selling point. Mm-hmm. All right, this was one of the harder lightning rounds to ever determine what the top 2, well, between 1 and 2, but what it came down to was not just execution, but also our preference on the chips themselves and how hard it was to execute the flavors. So I think I'm giving you a little bit of a spoiler in that one, but Screamin' Sriracha Doritos had to get the number 2 spot, which is kind of a bummer. because they really do deserve to be a gold medal winner. These are fantastic. $2.50 at Walmart, I believe. And that's for a big old bag, so really good price. Here's what the chips themselves look like. Very good coverage, very accurate flavor. The thing is,
So good.
they're actually even spicier than, you know, the Rooster sauce bottle Sriracha. This is very spicy. It is Screamin. Ryan and I have a reputation of when we do reviews on spicy chips and stuff, a lot of times we'll say, this isn't spicy, and we'll get comments, it's spicy, it's spicy. No, we're telling you, this stuff is pretty spicy. This is really,
I would say this is spicier than any ghost pepper chip.
yeah, we haven't had any ghost pepper chips that can compete with this level of spiciness. And look, from a gimmick perspective, I think it's a little on the weaker side because you would expect a Sriracha Dorito at some point, but the packaging was pretty great. Ryan, did you get kind of that corner shot of the bottle of sauce? Bottle of the sauce kind of shooting out the Dorito, which I think is pretty brilliant. I'll give the gimmick a 6 out of 10. You know, mostly for the packaging design, but for taste, I mean, tough to argue. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and if you are even a mild fan of Sriracha, you gotta go out and try these because there's something special, and I don't think that they're gonna be around forever.
Honestly, I'm not even a huge Sriracha fan, and I really like these.
You're not, and you still love them. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I like spicy.
look, we love Pringles here, but these are really something. I mean, these are something very, very special. I gotta say, this is a 10 Gimmick Grade.
Oh yeah. Oh
And this is first place on today's Capsule Countdown.
Drum roll, please.
I'm gonna do it. Double 10.
Oh.
Double 10 for the roasted turkey Pringles. These, I mean, in terms of flavor execution, they elevated not just the Pringle, but the turkey.
Yeah.
You know? So what I think that they taste like, and Ryan is in full agreement, is when you're going to a checkout at like Walmart or H-E-B and you smell that delicious rotisserie chicken. I mean, I love those. I've had many of those. Ryan's the same way. They taste exactly like that. The spice is perfect. Savoriness is perfect. Obviously, you get the delicious taste and texture of a Pringle. Light, airy, crispy, delicious. And look at this packaging. I mean, good Lord. I mean, just that red and white checker tablecloth design. Wow. I mean, this is just making me, it's just making me feel. It's just beautiful. $1.49 at Target. Can't argue with the price. You really got to go out and get them while they're still around. I know that they were a part of that turducken 6-flavor Pringle that were a real limited batch that came out a few weeks ago, and I was unfortunately unable to get it. It was very disappointing for me. But man, oh man, just being able to get this little taste is something I'll definitely never forget. So only the 3rd double perfect score in the history of the CTC review. But anyway, well, it's been a very special CTC lightning round. You guys were able to witness a little bit of history with a double perfect 10. And to celebrate, we're going to dig a extra special product out of the archives. And for the 2nd time in a row, it's a basketball-themed product. It's a 32-ounce glass bottle of Gatorade featuring Michael Jordan. On the Dream Team, number 9 on the USA Dream Team, 1992 Barcelona Olympics. Be like Mike packaging here. Golly. Man, oh man. Drinking Gatorade out of a glass bottle when I was a kid made me feel invincible. Like, it just was so special. And when it would pop open and this little knob up top would kind of pop, you remember that? The sound, the feel of it. It makes me want to open this, but I would never do that. I would rather kill myself. But really, what a special time to be a Gatorade drinker. You know, my favorite was Citrus Cooler, and that was also Michael Jordan's favorite. But you know, I like the Dream Team design going on this one. I was a huge Dream Team fan in 1992, so very cool to have this in the archives, and you know, just a special day altogether. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and of course, until next time, I will miss you until I see you. Cheers.